Lads, come here to me. I think I have the world's fastest bullet that's ever been clocked. 188 kilometers an hour. Well done, Daisy Bell. That is really impressive.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Brendan, this is Bullet Wanderer, and today we're going to do a bit of bullet wandering. Yes, it's back to the normal channel norm. Here we are out in the countryside in Kilkenny. Behind me we of course have the fabulous Daisy Bell, and behind that we have an Ogham stone. You might have heard of Ogham stones, spelled O-G-H-A-M, so like Ogham. There's plenty of these dotted around Munster mainly. There's a little bit in Britain, particularly in Pembrokeshire and Wales. But here we are in Kilkenny, which is just north of Munster, Munster being the province in the south west and south east of Ireland. And this just happens to be where I picked the spot to start today's video. Now I have a new windsock. On the camera, so hopefully you're able to hear me a lot better than before. Maybe the sound quality will have improved, maybe not, I hope so. But let's take a look at this Ogham stone before we head on to our primary spot of the day, which is a Scáil Dolmen, which is even older than this. Now, Ogham stones come from the 4th to the 9th centuries AD and were some of the earliest forms of Irish writing. Often they were used to mark land boundaries or sometimes as a marker for a grave. I'm not sure what the case is with this one. There's no writing around it and I couldn't find anything online. Chances are, as always, I'll find something online immediately after uploading the video, or someone in the comments might tell me. This one is just outside of Knocktofer, which is a little town some ways up that way. But let's take a look at this one before we head on. Now, to be honest, this one is not very conventional for an Ogham stone. Typically, they'd be sort of a little upright rock, maybe a metre tall or something like that, and there'd be etchings in on the side. But this one, I can't find any sort of etchings. Maybe there, but not really. You know, we have this sign here saying that it is under the care of the OPW, and the sign out there saying it is in fact an Ogham stone, but I don't see any Ogham writing on it. Not that I could translate, but you know, at least I could show you. Here's a picture from Google of what a normal Ogham stone would look like, at least from what I gather. Anyways, Daisy Bell is calling us and we're going to go to a site that's much older than Ogham stones. But it is also different types of stones. Let's go. Now, let's go on my way. I'm sure there was something better I could have said there, but I said that, so we're going to stick with that. Now, it is feckin' freezing today, lads. I'm unable to feel my fingers, so we're going to make this a quick one, alright? Now, long-term viewers of the channel will remember 2 years ago, I think it was, before I first went to France, I made a video attempting to go to this place, but I was deterred by some moo cows. They were up at the fence and they were stomping their hooves and they just weren't happy for me to be there. So I'm hoping that today either I'll be braver or they won't be here and we can have a look at this Scáil Dolmen. The daffodils are back and isn't that lovely? Love to see it. I don't think I've ever been this way. I've also got to say, Daisy is feckin' flying today. Some days she has good days, and other days she has great days, and today is one of those days that she is just popping off queen. Now, I'd say that's our sign for it, is it? Leac on Scáil Dolmen. Yep.
Leac on Scáil. One's for sorrow, two for joy. Plenty of the magpies are out today. Leac on Scáil, 500 meters. God, it's really been 2 years since I first went to France, and just before in that video claimed that I'd definitely come back here afterwards. So let it never be said that I don't follow through on what I say I'm going to do eventually. Eventually being the key word there. Okay, moment of truth. No cows, but that wasn't all fenced off last time I was here. What's it say? Dolmen Road access. Something about something. The Dolmen is just there. Go down this way and turn around. You're in neutral. I nearly killed myself. No cows though. Yeah, you can just see the Dolmen there. So I'll park little Daisy here on this tiny piece of path. I take it you're supposed to go up and around that way, so we'll do that. You have to stay over here. No Steve McQueening in. Beautiful view of fields and trees and the like. Just a shame about the weather. There we finally have it, 2 years later, Kilmogue Portal Tomb. This is an example of a megalithic tomb, mega meaning big and lithic meaning stone, so big stone tomb. Kilmogue meaning Church of Mogue, Kil Church, Mogue meaning an ancient Celtic deity. I don't know, go figure, because Kil usually means Christianity church, but anyways, Kilmogue Portal Tomb is one of the largest megalithic structures in Ireland, or at least one of the largest portal dolmens. The two stones on both sides, the portal stones, are 3.7 meters tall, with the rock on top, the capstone, bringing it up to a height of about 4 meters. So one of the largest ones in Ireland, and quite a feat of engineering, right? Now you'd wonder, what are these things for? And historically they say they're like a ritual site or a burial chamber. For scale, I'm about 7'6" tall. No, I'm just kidding, I'm about 5'9" or something like that. But that's 4 meters up the way, and it's just being supported by these two and this rock. Pretty impressive, right? Now, these would have been built about 6,000 years ago, between 4,000 to 2000 BC, and they're still standing today. Very impressive, right? Sites like this one are dotted all over Munster and parts of Britain too, but mainly in the southeast of Ireland where the majority of dolmens are. Portal dolmens, that is. Now on this particular dolmen we have a little back room here too. You can only just barely see inside. That's the camera, it's not actually that dark, but there's a few rocks. That's all. This has never been scientifically excavated, but it probably would have been where some bones might have been held. It's kind of scary seeing all that weight up there when you're standing in there. Is just supported one little point there, one little point there, one little point there. It's a sort of freestanding structure, a little bit buried into the ground. Locally it's known as Leac on Scáil, which is the warrior's stone. Who is that warrior? I don't know. It's probably just a tradition passed down, maybe meaning about the Fianna or someone like that. The Fianna, of course, were the ancient warriors of Ireland. The dolmen is built on flat pasture land above the headwaters of the tributary of the River Shore. This was the preferred landscape for the builders of these Neolithic tombs. The door to the dolmen here faces the northeast, which means that the summer solstice sun shines on through. Have to say as well, in here it makes a cozy little hideout from the rain. Maybe that was the main purpose of these. It definitely was not, but you know, we can speculate. Now, while this portal dolmen was built facing northeast for the summer solstice, it wasn't uncommon to also build tombs for the winter solstice, such as the one over at Knockrow, which we visited before. Well, as it is, the weather's getting worse and I don't like being out in the wet, so I'm going to hit the road on Daisy Bell. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this finally here visit to Kilmogue Portal Dolmen. You should visit yourself if you're in Kilkenny. It's a pretty impressive site, and there's lots of similar ones dotted around the county and around Munster in general, so you can make a day trip out of it. Tell me which one was your favourite and get back to me. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm getting long-winded here, so let's pack it up and hit the road. I'll talk to you after. Bye!